Hey guys, I'm not sure if you remember, but I'm not here obviously today, and I'm not going to be at school tomorrow either. So I wanted to show you really quickly what I wanted you to be working on. I'm on second Bell's Google Classroom, but it's the same for fourth and eighth Bell too. So you have a short story group analysis assignment to work on. Notice it says follow the instructions on the Google Doc, work together in your groups. Now I want to talk to you about the groups because you obviously sit in groups, but if you sit by yourself, you need to join a group. Also, if you are a group of two people and you want to join up with two other people to be a group of four, that's fine. So, groups should be anywhere from 2 to 4 people. Please do not do this by yourself. Okay, 2 to 4 people in a group. Anyway, so you will join a group and you're going to read a story. Okay, so I give you an outline here, but I want to show you what you're doing, and I'll come back to this. Basically, you have a document here, and there are, I think, 9 or 10 short stories listed. You will pick one of those stories. Only one group per class can pick the story. So in second bell, if Joe, and Maddox pick the interlopers, nobody else in second bell can pick that group or that story. Okay, so one group will pick a story. When you have your story picked, please list it on the sideboard. If you look over to the sideboard, you'll notice that there's a place I want you to write down your names and the story that you choose. If there's two groups that want to read the same story and you're both trying to decide, just rock, paper, scissors or something. But if a group picks a story and 5 minutes later you decide that's what you want to read, too late, you have to pick something else. Okay, so everybody pick their story. I suggest reading these little descriptions and also clicking on the links because the links will take you to the story. You can see how long they are, and then you can decide. I also don't care if you do want to look up an audio for them. You can look up an audio for them. All of them are pretty high interest stories. I've read them all. I like them all. I think that you'll like them. Okay, let's go back though to the assignment because I don't want you to get overwhelmed. What my outline for you looks like, if I were you, this is what I would be doing. Today and tomorrow, while I am not there, while you have a substitute, you should read the story and you should take down some notes. Okay. Wednesday, we're going to do grammar. Thursday and Friday, your group is going to work on slides. Do not even attempt to work on those slides until Thursday because, you can maybe set up a slideshow, but I will go over on Thursday and detail what needs to be in those slides. Okay. So your goal for the 2 days that I'm gone is to read your short stories. Now, I do highly suggest, and I put that right here, I highly suggest that if you do not have your story read by the end of Tuesday, that before class on Thursday, you have finished that on your own time, whether in Hornet time or for homework. Okay, because you don't have very much time Thursday and Friday to get the slides done, so you want your stories to be read. Now, when you're taking notes, what do I expect you to take notes on? If you look at the document, it shows what your assignment is, but honestly, these are the things you should pay attention to. Where do you see these things in your story? So notice like the sniper asks for irony, plot and theme, give to the magi, irony, like setting and theme, interlopers, conflict, irony and theme, American history, plot, conflict, setting, and theme. So you want to pay attention to those things. So if you are, excuse me, reading through the tunnel, I want you to pay attention to the conflict. What kind of conflict is it? Do we have internal conflict? Do we have external conflict? Do we have both? How does the conflict intensify? What's the resolution to the conflict? What kind of characters do we have? What do we learn about those characters? How do we learn about those characters? Do we learn about them through their actions, through the way that they're described, that kind of stuff? Okay. If you're reading American history, how does the setting impact the plot? What is the setting? Why is the setting important? How does it contribute to the conflict? That kind of thing. So just I want you to notice those things. Maybe if there are things that repeat over and over, you jot that kind of stuff down. Also, you as a group are going to want to come up with what is the statement or the theme. Oh, cool. Don't need the news. What is the statement or theme for your story? So your group will want to come up with that as well. Okay. But again, as long as your story is read by the end of Tuesday or actually before class on Thursday, you're good to go. If you have any questions, you can email me. I will be in meetings all day, so I should be able to access my email. But hopefully this helps. See you Wednesday.